Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bunker 9. I'm Davis, joined by Darien.
Hi, everybody.
And today's patron is Lawton,
the author of the graphic novel Hellaween.
Hellaween. Just a little graphic novel of a witch, a vampire, and a werewolf getting up to shenanigans on Halloween.
Up to shenanigans in spooky season.
Yep.
This is our first of the two-parter patron episode voted for in the month of October.
Yes.
I think there was a multiple-way tie of the Hellaween graphic novels, of the Kaiju episode, and then DJ tells Darien about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I'm not all super read up on Five Nights at Freddy's lore. And Halloween looked cute.
And Hellaween is very... And listen, maybe I'd already bought it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd already used the Patreon money to buy it.
Yeah.
So
But it's also is very cute.
It's very cute.
I like the art style a lot. The story is really cool.
Yeah. This episode is covering the first graphic novel. Our next episode for the month of October is going to cover the second one, Spellbent. Neither of us have read Spellbent yet.
No.
So we're coming in totally fresh just on Hellaween, which this one, Spellbent, came out this year. Hellaween came out last year. Yeah. And it was only like a whole year of God tier level patron and my buddy Tim being like, did you read it yet? And me being like, no.
No.
It's not like I didn't want to. It's not like I didn't think I would like it. But the executive dysfunction of my brain sometimes
just never got around to it.
Listen, 6 to 8 business months. And then they both came out. And I was like, well, I read both. So.
Look, I was in the middle of playing Final Fantasy 16, and then suddenly, crazy, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero came out.
Damn, the
and
priority.
So now I'm like on that game, and who knows when I'll get back to 16, because this month, guess what also comes out? Black Ops 6. Guess what comes out that same day? East 10.
Oh, damn.
And so my
you love the
month
East
of
games.
October is fucking jam-packed.
DJ
It's
is
ridiculous.
Good. Do you like the Dragon Ball game so far?
I love it. It's fucking awesome. It's exactly what you would want from a sequel of those Tenkaichi games. It plays exactly like it with like an even deeper combat.
Yay! Oh, that's
really
good. You were
cool.
really excited about it.
Yeah.
I'm glad. So, Hellaween, I'll just read the back. Should I just read the back?
Great.
Learning to become a witch is hella difficult. Luckily, Gwen can always count on her two best friends in the whole world to help. Except Sloane and Miles aren't from this world. They're from the Hollowlands, a fright-fueled monster realm, which they can only leave as the year creeps towards Halloween. This year, Gwen is determined to flex her skills. Armed with her first ever grimoire, she's hoping her friends will finally see that she has what it takes to join them in the Hollowlands. Except Gwen hasn't counted on Hero, a local kid obsessed with hunting the supernatural. When he and his reluctant sidekick start making trouble, the monster squad will have to fight to avoid having their secrets exposed, or worse. But when Gwen's quest to prove herself leads to a string of unintended consequences, the five of them may just have to band together to take on something even more nightmarish than being a teenager.
They don't use the word hella once. Never.
No, and to be fair, they also only use it once in this description.
which is what's really funny. The fact that it was like used in the description is so funny because they never use hella.
No,
throughout the book.
No, and I think that's good. I think it shows a lot of skill and talent on Lawton's part. It's a book about a witch, a werewolf, and a vampire hanging out about Halloween. But it's not that kind of book about a witch, a werewolf, and a vampire. It's not your Monster High, Ever After High, where everything has to be a spooky pun.
But hell is just a term that people use.
It is. But if you're calling your book Hellaween...
Yeah, well, you'd expect them to at the very least use the slang that you're calling your book at least once.
Your problem is it's not used at least once.
Yeah, I just think it's funny how it's like Hellaween. Hella is a term that could have been used in the book. There are probably a couple times like, let's hella fucking.
I want to shout out real quick. The book is dedicated to Vincent, my familiar and companion through hell.
Nice.
Which is
must be a cat.
Must be a cat. Such a mood. Oh my god. I too would have absolutely done the for my cat for Hero. Absolutely. So, DJ, you said you liked it.
I did.
What did you like about it?
I liked its art style a lot. I thought the characters were really fun. Interactions were real cute.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
I was reading this on the plane to Disney with Jared, and he was also really into the art style.
The art style is
he was looking
nice.
He's like, I really like that. And I'm like, yeah, it's really good. Yeah, this artist has done a lot of work for Netflix, Nickelodeon, Disney, DreamWorks, and Warner Brothers.
Nice.
They did a really cool redesigns of Monster High dolls on their Instagram.
I wonder if Warner Brothers is Cartoon Network.
Maybe. It just said, well, to be fair, it does just say WB.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Because I know Warner Brothers is trying to consolidate weirdly.
We can't talk about that. We
Warner's is
cannot. We
cringe.
cannot
Anyway.
derail this fun episode by talking about the state of animation in the United States. It's just going to bum me out.
Anyway.
So Hellaween, who's your favorite character?
I mean, yeah, I like Gwen.
Gwen is very
fun.
good. I liked Sloane.
Sloane was great.
Sloane is trying their best, and everyone is just being a menace.
Yeah. It's great.
They're just trying to protect their friends and have fun and enjoy their vacation. But everybody wants just to cause trouble. I'm trying to figure out how to talk about it without just going through like beat by beat plot.
Yeah. Dagger is stupid. For Blade. The movie. Dagger 2.
Oh, I didn't even clock that.
Yeah, it's about that half vampire who hunts vampires.
Oh yeah, I did. And I was like, oh, Blade. But I totally, that's funny. I really loved them going to the mall.
The mall was great. That was a
mall
very
was
cute scene.
super funny. Teenagers at the
It's
mall.
like, oh fuck, you look like a Norman. Let's just do things.
Yeah, because Miles is the vampire, and he's got like straight up pointy ears, blue skin, and fangs.
Yeah.
And Sloane is a werewolf, and when they climb into like the normal world out of a well, Sloane notes that they're stuck in like normie form until it gets closer to Halloween. Yeah. So they just look like a gangly teen.
Yeah.
So when Gwen is trying to show off with the new grimoire that Miles brought her and is able to like disguise him, that's where like, oh, we're gonna go to the mall.
It's like, oh wait, if I look like I won't normie, let's go to the mall.
So they see movies, and they get to go to the arcade where they cause shenanigans.
It's great. Big fan.
They go to Hot Topic. It's called Gloomhole. And I loved when they were both Miles and Gwen were like, can we get this? I want to get this, please. And they're all decked out in like
just stuff.
Just teen nonsense.
Yeah.
But Gwen has no money.
Like, I got $3, so let's go play some games.
They go to the arcade. Where
I very much enjoyed Sloane sitting down and drumming with Bay.
Yeah, with is
B?
it B? I was saying B. Yeah. Where
like Beatrice.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, B, who is Hero, as mentioned in the description. He is the local supernatural obsessed teen, but in like a Monster Hunter way, not in like a fandom way.
Yeah.
Where he is convinced that he and his dad almost died because they nearly crashed into a couple of spooky creatures one Halloween night a couple years ago.
It did happen to be
which he's
Miles.
It was Miles.
Gwen,
it is said to be Miles and Sloane. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was a really funny scene where Hero keeps trying to get B to come help him with his investigation. She's like, I'm going to go to the movies.
I fucking hate Halloween.
I hate Halloween. And her family's like so into it. They throw a whole Halloween
My family
festival.
turns into monsters during Halloween. I fucking hate this.
They're just the people on the block that literally put on a haunted house and like host a Halloween festival at the cornfield. Like,
I don't think they host
great.
it. Her dad's part of the committee, so they like help. But
that makes more sense. Okay.
Like it's the local town festival, but like his dad, like the dad's part of the committee.
Yeah, because Hero is banned from this.
Yeah.
Like he has been banned because he cannot behave.
Because I mean, he trashed their garage.
He did. Well,
he didn't, but he did.
Gwen trashed the garage, but he.
To be fair, he was chasing after them, trying to kill them.
Dude. The scene where Hero is like stabbing Miles, there's blood.
It's crazy.
I was like, holy shit.
Like Miles is going for it.
Like,
or not Miles. Hero's going for it.
He's like, he's got him. It's like, okay, it's a comic. It's a graphic novel. They're fighting, and no, he literally like stabs him, and you see the thing bleeding, and you see like the close up on like Miles's expression is like absolute horror.
Like, whoa,
and he's
this is real.
Bad shape after that.
Yeah. Like this is real all of a sudden.
It's pretty good. Here's the thing. I do love that they're gonna afterwards like, okay, let's go harass this kid. Real quick, before we get too far from the hot topic, I want to shout out my buddy Owen from Through the Mist. He does not listen to the Patreon. I took him to a hot topic this past week.
How did he like it?
I took him to the massive hot topic in City Walk outside of Universal Studios Hollywood. He is a polite British boy. He has never been to a hot topic before. Apparently, it's very similar to a kind of store that they have in the UK. That kind of like but not
to that extent, because that's a fucking big ass hot topic.
And also, it just even goes harder. So yeah, I don't know. He liked it. I told him, I was like, "Oh, and I'll buy you anything you want in here. I don't care what it is. I'll buy you anything at the hot topic." And he did a laugh and then walked immediately out. I'm like, "Come on, man! Let me buy you a present at the hot topic. I, unlike Gwen, have more than $3. I have a credit card. Let's run it."
Heck yeah!
But I bought myself a Spider-Gwen Carnage and a new Pokemon bonnet.
Nice.
Very good. But I do like how, like, there are a couple instances where Hero just, he genuinely believes that they're monsters.
I mean, he knows.
Well, not just he knows they are supernatural creatures. He believes they are dangerous.
Yeah, he believes that they are inherently evil.
Yes, they are evil and they are dangerous. What is it that gets B to be like, okay, I believe you now? She saw
Gwen
them running.
Gwen and Miles are running past, and Miles in bat form screaming.
Yeah. Hero does successfully kidnap Miles.
Yep.
And
he gets into the haunted house that Miles and Sloane are staying at. Mm-hmm. Finds Miles sleeping in a closet.
Upside down.
Yep.
Very good.
Just kidnaps him.
And just kidnaps him. Also takes Gwen's new broom.
Yeah.
And kidnaps him and is also just straight up like slowly opening the garage door. And is going to vaporize him.
Just gonna burn him to a crisp.
Mm-hmm. Fortunately, Gwen does show up. They break his phone. Miles turns into a bat and is like, "Let me hide under your hat." Because the thing we haven't been mentioning, Gwen has like
a big witch hat.
Big witch hat and like pastel pink hair.
Yep.
And it is unclear if this is her natural hair color or not. It probably isn't.
I think it... Yeah, it's not.
Because she lives... But she's a witch.
She mentions at the start of the book people complaining about her hair colors.
Yeah, they give her a hard time about her hair color and her wardrobe. Which, I mean, honestly, her wardrobe is just like sweater...
Her wardrobe's fine. It must be the hat. She must fucking wear that all the damn time.
Okay, but the thing is that she's the witch.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about the lore of this. We've been kind of going off on like the bits and scenes, but like...
There's a place called the Hollowlands that influences our world greatly, that has all of these Hellaween monsters in it. And it does seem like it is like the Hellaween monsters are monsters.
Yeah.
And I don't know why Sloane and Miles are special. Maybe they crossed over and met Gwen and they're like, "Oh fuck, this is great."
The sequel. Yeah, because they're literally teens. It's not like they're kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, there's this great passage. Let me see if I can find it when they're at the walkthrough. Oh my god, I fucking love... There's this kid dressed as a bat and he runs up to Miles. "A fellow Dracula. I have fangs too. Look, blah, blah, blah. Your portrayal of vampires is inaccurate and just insulting. Get your act together, kid." It's just really funny. So they say how Dracula's a real dude and the book is super accurate, but the movie versions are super off the mark. Except the puppet one, loved the puppet one. And Gwen asks, "Is Santa real?" "Nah, Santa's fake. Krampus is real. Tooth fairies are real. Those creep Sloane out." That seasonal store, All Hallows Needs, great name, is also one of ours. They like to find abandoned buildings in your world and inhabit them like a parasite. I fucking love that.
It's very good.
Brief shout out, in this sequence, they're walking through, like, they're seeing like vignettes of different horror movies and the kids are performing. There's a Little Shop of Horrors one.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
that was
much
really
more
fun.
gory than any performance of Little Shop of Horror has ever been allowed to be. It's
great.
Excellent. Usually this is like, so we get, like, I like the explanation of like why they're telling Gwen about this now. It's because usually I think they only come like on Halloween and it's super quick. Now they've arrived like a week early. Yeah.
They have a week to hang out with Gwen. It's great.
But obviously the way you celebrate Halloween is more or less inspired by the horrors that come from the Hollowlands. Zombies, ghosts, stuff like us, but also folklore outside of Halloween, like Doolahans or the Fresno Nightcrawlers. Santa and the Easter Bunny, though, human fiction. And then she asks, "What about witches? You never talk about them." I mean, you're real, but yeah, no one's seen a witch in the Hololands for a long time. Magic is pretty rare. And so I want to talk about the lore a little bit.
Okay.
Because that's really interesting.
It's fun.
The Hololands. And they even talk about, like, how it's hard to survive, and the only reason Miles and Sloane, like, make it is because they have each other. When there's a giant... Oh, at the end of the book, she accidentally releases this giant Beetlejuice-esque pumpkin
call
patch
it the
worm.
worm.
Yeah.
She released the worm here. Which one?
Which one? And Sloane is so pissed, and they're like,
this is bullshit.
I spend my whole year trying not to get eaten by one of these, and now they're going to eat me on my vacation.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what a mood. It's a pumpkin patch worm.
Yeah.
Because Gwen tried to summon something to help them from the Hololands, and didn't work, and kind of broke her wand even more. Also turned Hero's phone into a frog.
Yep.
And she's so mad.
It's like, Mom's going to kill me. She was already angry that I fucking came home with a broken phone.
Yeah, gave him an old flip phone to use.
Yeah.
My mom's going to kill me, change it back. And he's talking to Sloane. Not a witch. Good luck with that.
Yeah, see ya.
Is my favorite line in the book. Where Sloane be like, oh no, it doesn't work that way. I can't. But, so they talk about is like, they're from the Hollands. And it sounds like a nightmare hellscape place. Like, sounds like a genuinely awful place. And Gwen wants to go, like, really bad. Because I'm not sure if Miles and Sloane have ever, like, fully and properly articulated to her.
It didn't sound like... It sounds like they just like, oh yeah, that is like from the Hololands. It's this, like the Hololands inspired this, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And these are all things that Gwen likes a lot. So it doesn't sound like they're like, no, it's actually awful.
Yeah.
It
sucks.
Incredibly dangerous.
We really look forward to not being there.
Yeah.
Because they can only get through... When it's Halloween, the veil between the worlds thins. They don't say those words exactly, but, like, we know Halloween lore.
It doesn't help that they also kind of shit on the normal world.
Well...
At the start of the book, they're just like, wow, it kind of fucking sucks here.
Well, she's talking about how people are mean to her because of her outfits and also math class. Let's take a break and muse around in the garden for a moment.
Welcome to Our Pod, and by that we mean On Wednesdays We Read. I'm Hannah.
And I'm Laura.
And this is a podcast where we do a deep dive into a new book series.
Join us while we assess the plot, characters, and themes of each book, while laughing at some of the more interesting choices.
You can also tune in while we share what we are reading, watching, and or enjoying. You can listen to us as we are shiting on the wheel of time, blazing through the Poppy Wars,
analyzing the Murderbot Diaries, peeking into the Greenbone Saga,
cycling through Legendborn, breaking into the Earth, and growing through the Year of the Dresden.
The Year of the Dresden.
Plus more. There is something for everyone.
And it sucks.
But it's like they kind of... It feels like they mildly talk up the Hololands, but actually don't want her to visit it.
Yeah, because it's literally like Sloane doesn't want to take Gwen there. They talk about how, like, oh, with the ghost. By the way, there's a ghost of an old lady that briefly possesses Gwen.
Very briefly.
Very briefly. And then they get rid of her. It's fine. They trap her in a mirror for a little bit.
Yeah. No, she
just wants these damn kids to get out of her house.
Just fucking stop coming to my house. They put up a barrier. Gets broken pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't really know if it just didn't work.
I don't know. I think maybe it was just a little weak.
Because it's okay. Because Miles,
the first barrier she ever put up.
Yeah, but every other okay. Well, every other spell has worked.
Yeah, but it worked for a bit. Miles Hero couldn't get in for a while, and then he saw a broken window, and I assume his blood might have helped.
Oh, is
like
that what
he cut himself on a window that was broken, and
maybe that's what broke the. Yeah, because the glamour works on Miles for a while.
Until she touches it, pretty much.
Okay.
But in that scene, Sloane says, a powerful spell is not that easy to break.
That's true.
So maybe her spells are weak, they work, but they're not strong.
I really do love Miles attacking the arcade machine because it won't give him the shark. He rightfully won. You can see the shark.
Yeah, the shark is holding it. It's just not dropping it.
It's not dropping it. So he does get his. He's like, it's mine. I want it.
Miles, get down from there.
See, Sloane has just... Sloane is just mom friend.
Trying her best.
Just
Or trying their best.
Trying their best. These children are running amok. But Gwen talks about how at the beginning of the book, it's like, oh, well, how's math class? I'm like, I don't want to talk about math class. It sucks. Everyone, like, you know, makes fun of my hair and my and my outfit. And it's hard to practice magic.
Yeah.
Because, you know, thankfully you're here. And practicing magic is way easier when you can blame a smoke machine. Yeah, with Hellaween on the horizon, at least nobody at school harasses me about my hair or my clothes. But they give her a... Okay, actually, I want to talk about the liminal space thing. So when it opens with them climbing out of a well, which is a very, very good... There's panels of just these three of entering through the cemetery and this like hand and some creatures climbing out of the well. And then a werewolf howling, and then, gross, I'm stuck in human mode.
Their explanation for liminal space is a little strange for me.
Because liminal space, I associated that with you heavily from when we were in the corn maze.
I associate liminal space as something that's supposed to be full of things that's not.
Interesting. You described, the first time I heard you, like I knew the term liminal space, but the first time I heard it used casually was when we were doing the corn maze, and you mentioned how it felt very liminal space. Yes. But the corn maze is not supposed to be full of things, but not?
I mean, it's like, kind of, I've seen a lot of like pictures of liminal spaces and things that like feel like they are liminal spaces, but maybe not. And a lot of them have been like a big indoor pool that just doesn't have any water and nobody's around. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like dark, or a storeroom that has nothing on the shelves. Even like I saw a video of somebody walking through a Walmart going out of business and all the empty shelves and nobody's in the building.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Malls.
Yeah.
Dying malls. Yeah. Okay, so I looked up. So liminal space, in the sense of it being an aesthetic, is a place or... okay. Broadly, the term liminal space is used to describe a place or state of change or transition. But in internet aesthetics, liminal spaces are empty or abandoned places that appear eerie, forlorn, and often surreal. So it sounds like they used to go through the liminal space at this old fort. They got torn down the past year because somebody died.
Just because somebody died, there's a little overreaction. But you don't tear down this house that an old lady died in, though?
Yeah, but she probably just died of old age. In her own house.
It said maybe, but even
if someone died at this old abandoned fort, it probably was because someone was fucking around in an old abandoned fort they shouldn't have been at. Yeah. I would say a well in an... it's not like a no like area.
It's in a graveyard, but I don't...
And it's an old graveyard,
I just don't know if I would consider a graveyard to be liminal.
Well, the dates on the gravestones around it are like 1902 and 1826. I would put an old ass graveyard feels liminal space to me.
I think, I don't know, liminal feels like an area that isn't supposed to be creepy but is. I think a graveyard is like, it's just inherently a little creepy. But I wouldn't consider like an office space inherently creepy, or a warehouse, or
empty
a pool.
Office space.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Empty pool, mall, empty mall, corn maze. You make points. I see what you mean. I do see what you mean. It is interesting. It's like the definition is a space that is supposed to be like eerie, spooky, or surreal.
I guess.
But I feel like maybe.
But it's just like I wouldn't
is more
look at a graveyard and be like, oh, dude, liminal space. It's.
I totally get what you mean. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I agree. I don't think liminal space is the right term.
The very least for the graveyard. The fort might have been. I don't know.
Fort feels very good.
But like, yeah, I mean, again, yeah, seeing people walk through like,
I don't know, old graveyard. Old, abandoned, overgrown graveyard.
Oh, overgrown is just too messy.
No, I'm picturing a specific kind of graveyard in my head that I would feel like is
maybe,
space.
But
like it's full of forgotten graves. Like no one remembers the names of these people who are here. Yeah. And that adds an extra layer of just a graveyard is a little spooky. A forgotten graveyard.
I'd have to see liminal is such like a vibe that you have to see, and that's I don't know if I've seen a graveyard where like liminal, right?
No, I see. Yeah, for some reason it's like a secret garden graveyard.
Yeah, I saw a video of a guy going through. I can't even remember what it was. It wasn't a mall, but it was like a Vegas casino or like a cruise ship. And I mean on land, but it wasn't like actually this kind of thing. But it was just abandoned, and it was going through like a thing that looked like it was supposed to be a jewelry store, but all displays are empty. Whoa, and it's just like it's just an empty thing. I'm like, this is crazy. This is awesome.
When I worked at Hastings, the bookstore had a cafe. And when I was working there is when they were closing down all their cafes. Mm-hmm. So I remember when they closed down the cafe and had started gutting the space and walking by and seeing it look like half empty. It was so spooky and weird.
When I worked at Amazon, there's times that I would swap a shift or take a shift on like a Sunday or Monday. Mm-hmm. And on those days when I would specifically swap a shift, I would get it'd still be my 12-hour shift that I had, but it'd be on the Sunday. And the Sunday shift is just a 10-hour shift for everybody else working there. So in those last 2 hours for me, we all start at the same time, but I'd have 2 extra hours.
Yeah. And
those last 2 hours, nobody is in the building, period.
Nope.
But
spooky.
especially on the upper 3 floors where I specifically worked. And so if I was on like the farthest reaching area, I'd be walking through. I'd be like, yeah, this is liminal. None of the robots that are in there are moving, that are constantly moving. There's always machine humming when it's going, but all the conveyor belts are stopped, even with totes on them. None of the little robots are moving. No. I hear nothing. I'm like, this is liminal, dude.
You're in there and creak, and Miles and Sloan just go walking.
Motherfucker.
Liminal space.
All right. They just come out of the bathroom.
Yeah. It doesn't hit quite the same aesthetic, but you're right. I would say a empty Amazon warehouse on shift change. Way more spooky liminal. They also talk about the other way they could get through is with a portal. If they have a portal, they could go through anytime.
Yeah.
And so they're relying on Gwen to be able to learn how to do a portal because she's a witch. And they talk about how there's literally no witches in the HoloLens. I read that passage earlier, but like legitimately, they don't know.
There's no witches, and it's to the extent that, Sloan doesn't want Gwen to come through because she'd become like a beacon.
Yeah, not only is she human, she's also magic, and that they're worried about their friend. Yeah, like it's not a safe space. I'll read a little bit of the conversation they have with the ghost lady about why. Sloan gets mad because Miles is like hyping up the HoloLens. It's like, stop trying to sell the HoloLens around Gwen. You know how badly she wants to go. And do we know this old ghost lady's name? We probably do.
We do. It's like Killinger, something Killinger.
Nice. Granny Killinger is what I'm going to call her. It might not be right, but I'm going to roll with it.
Maybe it's like Killister or some shit like that. Emphasis on the kill.
Mm-hmm. Essentially, they're like, she asks, aren't witches part of your creepy gang? She's human first, hollow second, if at all. We thought witches were extinct, but since we found Gwen, and the mouse calls him a gatekeeper, you know she wouldn't survive there. We live in chaos. Even if she's a witch, she's not ready. Too squishy. The HoloLands are bursting with horrors. If you bring a human over, feeding frenzy. See, we were barely surviving till we found each other. Sure, it's easy now, but Gwen's our friend, and I'd prefer her alive.
They talk about it more when they're gearing up to fuck with Hero.
Yeah. So Miles gives her this grimoire that he just found.
He found on the way to hang out with Gwen.
Yeah. And so it's like,
I found it in the dirt.
Yeah, I just found it. What the fuck? And then it's like, I don't know, maybe she's supposed to have it. It's like, maybe.
It'll help her. I don't know.
And it's got like really good spells in it. Like really useful stuff that.
Like a transmogrification spell.
Yeah. And then the
summoning spell.
Yes. And
the anti-summoning spell.
The anti-summoning. Well, the anti-summoning spell, Gwen does that herself.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
She finds it in the book. It's like a release summoning or some shit like that. That's why the book burns. It was in her hand. Quite literally just read it. I'm pretty sure.
I know you did, but I'm...
No, she does.
She tries to do it, but the spell's too powerful and she says she can't do it. And she doesn't have her wand. And so... Oh, you're right. Okay, she is reading from the book.
Yes.
My bad, D.
She didn't come with that rhyme.
You're right. She can't.
That's not one of her rhymes.
You're right. Her rhymes aren't very good. Everything breaks bad. There's a angry walking scarecrow that they all have to run from, who does just get eaten by the pumpkin patch worm.
Yep.
Like I said, just looks like a Beetlejuice worm. I love Sloane's werewolf transformation.
It's very good.
It's very good. And I love that Hero has been trying to figure out what Sloane's deal is.
It's a mystery.
And he's like, oh, werewolf, mystery solved. I love the cheering Gwen on. Like, you're powerful, you can do it, you don't need a wand. Just you're a witch, figure it out. And she does.
Yeah.
She uses the spell and puts the things where they need to go, uses a bit of everyone's hair. And the sequence is really cool. But the art style is cool. And then this panel at the bottom of this page with her face all crazy, like,
it's good.
I was like, is she just jerking her head all around? And I was showing it to Jared, and he was like, is her head, is she spinning?
It's just spinning.
Is her spinning? I'm like, maybe. Like I said earlier, there's literally blood when when Hero goes after Miles. And then in this one, she literally says, "Be gone, you bitch." So, yeah, this is not... Like, I'm not saying, kids shouldn't read this. I would say, a parent maybe should read it first and approve of what the material is. But it's for teens. Yeah. It's a teen comic.
It's cute. It's fun.
They all banish the pumpkin patch worm together. And Miles tells Bee and Hero that they'll be gone after Hellaween. And they're like, okay, well, I guess it's fine.
Can fucking be chill for like 3 days.
Yep. But later in the maze, the last page... There's this little Grim Reaper pumpkin guy.
I know.
Who seals
the hole in the universe.
Yeah, who left a friggin' hole in the universe? There's nothing creeping past my seal, who's got a little cat with them. And I didn't notice this because I don't know why, but Jared pointed out when I was showing it to him. In their footsteps, there's little sprouts.
Yeah.
Which is very good. We don't know this character's name. I know they're in the second one. And that's just where it ends. It's not even Hellaween yet.
No.
But yeah, this conversation was maybe a bit sporadic.
A little bit. It's fine though.
But I was intentionally trying not to do beat by beat plot stuff because I really do. Dear listener, go.
It's fun. It's cute.
Like, go order it from your local bookstore.
A couple things that we didn't cover. We left out.
Book shop. Rent it from your library. Ask your library to get it for you. Like, it's really good. It's really fun. But yeah, I'm so interested in like the HoloLens lore and also the thing with like the witches and like Gwen being a witch and Miles and Sloane genuinely like, yeah, we're not really sure how or why. Yeah,
we don't understand magic. Why do you expect us to help you?
Yeah, that's why I really love that specific interaction between Sloane and Hero with the frog and Sloane being like, not a witch. Good luck with that. Like
There's only one person I know that can do that, and she did it,
and you took her one, and she's not here, so bye.
Yeah.
But no, it is, like, that sequence, super funny. Very silly, because they're teenagers. It feels very, like, believable. The dialogue was strong, but it also was a really good, like, world-building lore thing. Like, really underlining, like, yeah, we don't really know how magic works. But beyond that, no, Sloane and Miles can't do magic. Like, I'm not a witch. I can't do magic. Not my.
Yeah, Miles can.
Not my department.
Miles can fly and turn into a bat, but that's just because that's vampire stuff.
And like Sloane can turn into a wolf because they're a werewolf.
It's werewolf things.
But yeah, I also really like Hero and Bee. We haven't talked about them too much, but their relationship, like, it feels like they are friends. And Bee's like tired, and they do keep mentioning that how like Hero becomes insufferable around Hellaween. So you gotta assume the rest of the year everything's like super fine, and they hang out and they go to movies and they play video games. But like the 2 weeks leading up to Hellaween,
this is a nightmare.
But as soon as Bee is like, oh nope, this is real. Okay, I got my buddies back. We gotta go monster hunting.
Fucking go deal with this.
Saw the witch and the bat fly past me screaming. To the point where like Bee was like on her way to apologize to Hero for the argument.
Like, why am I fucking apologizing? He should apologize to me. Which arguably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also demonstrates that Bee, even though she keeps like ditching him, it's not because she's not a good friend. It's because she doesn't want to play this game.
She's tired of Hellaween.
She's like, this isn't a fun game. I don't want to play this game.
Who cares? She looks like Roxanne Riches.
She does look like Roxanne Ritchie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exactly what she looks like. I was like trying to pinpoint it in my head, but yeah. They're cute. All of their designs are so good.
The art style in this is really good. I really liked it.
Couldn't afford a commission from this artist, but like I would love to have a commission of me as like a witch with my cats in this art style. Like, oh my god, it is so. It's God. I just want to make a graphic novel. Just gotta
get an artist.
Kelsey, I know you. Kelsey, make a graphic novel with me. You pay with the Patreon. I don't know if you actually listen to the episodes, Kelsey. Let's do a graphic novel. This is really good. No, she won't listen to this episode because she'll be like, oh, no spoilers. I want to read it first.
Fair enough.
Okay. And that was a bouncing all of... Also, they go skateboarding, and it's super cute.
Yep.
And they get slushies, and it's super cute.
It's a lot of fun. Definitely check it out.
Definitely
it's worth
check
a read.
it out. Also, Hiro has wooden katanas because he still
can't afford
real one.
He's saving for a real one.
I'm saving for a real one. I would also really love to watch this as an animated series. Just like maybe even 6 episodes? No, 4 episodes.
Scott Pilgrim Takes the World, or Scott
like
Pilgrim Takes Off style thing.
Yeah, like a 4-episode special, but in this
really
exact
good,
art style. But I would love that. It's so good. But go check it out. This is great and deserves all the love in the world. And the next episode, we're going to talk about Spellwent. You've got 2 weeks, dear listeners, to go get both of them and read them so you can tell us what you think.
Yeah.
We would love that. I was about to be like, hey, listen to the episode or go read it. If you read it, tell us your thoughts and we'll share your thoughts. But we're going to record this next episode tomorrow night. So like, never mind. You should still share your thoughts with us in the Patreon, in the Discord, on the Instagram. But like, I'm not going to be able to share it in our Spellbound episode because
it'll be recorded.
We're going to record this tomorrow so we can get back ahead of our regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, no, we're terribly sorry about that, guys.
Yeah. Okay, listen.
We've had a lot.
I went to Disney and Universal.
You had a good time.
It was very fun. I got to see Owen from Through the Mist.
It was great.
We hung out in Star Wars land and it was the best. So, yeah. All right. That's all. This is not Darien's Strip Report. Go listen to Standby Line. I'll be on their Oogie Boogie Bash episode. I'll tell you all about it then.
There you go.
All right. An extra big shout out to our Godzilla patrons, Tim O'Connor, the Crystal Con Man, who gave me chocolates.
Hell yeah.
Both of whom I hang out with at
Is that
Disneyland.
the Whitaker stuff?
Uh-huh.
Have you tried those Whitakers?
Yeah, that's the Whitaker stuff.
Have you had the white one?
No, I've just had the...
I took them out and separated them. There's only 2 left. but I separated them.
Did you put it in the pantry?
I put it in the pantry.
I saw them in the pantry.
Yeah. One of them's for you.
Put my chocolate back in the jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, I'm gonna eat the other one. I'm gonna come up here and hand the other one to you. They're gone, Darren. Darren.
Did you eat all the Whitakers?
No, not all the Whitakers. There's only 3 white ones. I had one last night. I'm like, this is fucking so good.
Well, tell
I went to Amazon and I put an 8-pack of the big bars in my cart for me to buy today when I got back.
And did you buy it?
Not yet. I just got hit by now.
Well, we'll tell the Crystal Comment. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Okay.
Because it was really good.
And Nicholas Miller, our other God Tier level patrons.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Nicholas Miller.
Bye, everybody.
Take care.